Welcome back to DBL. It's time for Fifth Host when we talk about what you're talking about. OG BFFs Oprah and Gayle King shared some great friendly advice on cheating with an O Magazine reader. The reader wanted advice after running into her friend's boyfriend at happy hour with another woman. Here's what Oprah and Gayle had to say.
I would say something to him.
Would you?
Yes, I would. I would go to him and I would say, look, I'm going to give you 24 hours, and if you don't tell her, I'm going to. But I would go and say something to him first.
I would definitely say something to you.
And not to him?
I wouldn't say anything to him. I'd go to you and I'd say, I saw him.
So, DBL Nation, what would you do if you suspected your friend is being cheated on? Al, get right to their comments.
And all right, Sam. Mel from Facebook says, how about go up to the woman and introduce yourself? Get as much info as you can out of her. Ask her if she knows your friend. Blow up the spot on the spot. Hashtag girl code.
Yes, Mel.
I mean, Mel.
I want Mel as a friend.
Yes, I mean, that's a loyal friend. I don't know. Honestly, I just kind of stay out of things like this because you don't know what arrangement people have. You can assume, but you don't know what arrangement people have, and I just stay out of people's bedrooms and out of their love lives.
Marco from YouTube says, I agree with Oprah. Just tell your friend that you ran into her man at happy hour. Unless you saw more like physical contact, what if she was a coworker? I think that's a really great point. I actually had this happen to me. I was the one who was assumed to be cheating. I was out with a gentleman friend, and a guy came up and introduced himself and interrupted our dinner. And he did it in a way that made it seem like, okay, well, I know you're married, but what he didn't know was that we were separated, and it made it very awkward. I think you mind your own business and get out of other people's bedrooms.
Danny from Facebook says, I told a friend once that I saw his boyfriend checking out a hotel, probably checking out of a hotel, right, with another man. I was surprised to find out they had an open relationship.
There you go.
That goes on what Al says.
Yeah.
But listen, I have had friends like this. Some people don't want to hear it. So when you tell them that, they refuse to hear it. Listen, everyone has a camera on them. Take a picture and be like, I saw them. If this isn't the person that's an open relationship, it should be a problem. If not, I'm out.
Got it.
You know?
All right. Katie from Facebook says, I hope my friends would tell me if they suspected my husband of cheating because I would do the same for them. Listen, Katie, I've been in this position, unfortunately. I notified a friend, and what happened was they ended up getting back together after they split up because of that news, and then I got ousted out as that friend. So if I would do things differently, perhaps I would still tell that individual, but I would also tell them I'm not going to judge them if they decide to stay together, because I don't know what I would do if I was in that position, to be honest, especially now that I have a child.
That's super honest, Sam. And I think a lot of people, I think in a movie you go, girl, I'm walking away. But you can't always do that. Financially, sometimes you can't. You have kids, you have a relationship where you're just like, I'll give them another chance or give her another chance. You just don't know what's going on in somebody else's life. So the best thing to do is back off, as hard as it may be.
Yeah, good point. Good conversation. Thanks for writing in.